Hi everyone, welcome back to ETEC4820. I want to apologize for the issues we were experiencing with the sound on the last video. I seem to have some issues with my external mic, so I'm having to work through my internal mic on my computer. Let's get started. First of all, if you have not signed up for Remind, now is the time to do so. That's how I found out about the issues going on, was the students letting me know immediately they couldn't hear the videos. If you email me, email is good too, but sometimes I don't get my email right away, or my phone email will log out, or like I experienced last week, my password won't work. So Remind is quick and easy. If you text me late at night, I'll get back to you, and you don't hear from me, I will get back to you the next day. So just bear with me. I have little ones at home, so I kind of work on within office hour schedules. Module 1 is done. For those of you who have already completed your assignments, you already have grades in your grade book. You will find them there. If you did not complete your assignments, you do have a 0. So you need to make sure you're keeping up with your course deadlines. I'm going to scroll down pretty quickly down here to Web 2.0 Tools. This is where we begin our next module. You have 2 weeks to complete modules 2 and 3. All assignments are due by midnight on Sunday, February 3rd. Scrolling down, your first assignment is an article review that you're going to create using APA guidelines. I provide you with 4 articles about how to use Web 2.0 tools and technologies in the classroom. If for some reason you're taking this course and you're not going to be working in a classroom or a school environment, think about how you could use these tools in the workplace. I see them around all the time. My husband is in the medical field. I know they use technology. They've just completely began using an online charting system. I know I get in touch with my doctors through my smartphone app. I watch the Today Show on NBC, and they are constantly using smart boards for weather and for different televising activities. So it's around us in everything that we do. So you can apply Web 2.0 to any type of profession. You will see you have a rubric here to follow, as well as your in detailed instructions. Then you have a Web 2.0 scavenger hunt. Some students have already began completing this. Thank you for working ahead. I appreciate it. I will not get to grade these until the assignment closes. It's too much for me to start now and then finish later, so I will grade these beginning February 4th. Module 3 promptly begins. You're creating your own imaginary hardware and software list. Some of you are already in a classroom and you may have an inventory already created. That's great. You can use that and apply it to this assignment. Before you begin, you're going to notice I've put some links down here for Google Classroom. That's a really cool tool that I learned about recently, and if I were still in my high school classroom, I would absolutely be using this. I also link a video on digital natives and how these group of teens are helping to sell cars. And they're going in, they're talking to older generations, showing them how to use different devices so that they can have more of a virtual experience when car shopping and car selling. This is a very true thing, guys. Many times our learners are better equipped than we are, and that can be very intimidating to a more veteran teacher. So it's very important that we keep up with changing times and technologies and completely immerse ourselves as much as possible with the same learning environment that our digital natives are coming into our classrooms with. I have also linked a few different sites that have hardware and software essentials, things that might get you get your creativity going. Then you're going to come here to your needs. This is where you'll see the instructions as well as where you are going to link your assignment. So first of all, you're going to describe your workplace. You're going to tell me where are we working at. I gave you an example. That was my 10th grade biology classroom. I had 30 students in individual desks. You might be in a workspace with cubicles. You might be at tables. You might be in a computer lab. Be as descriptive as possible. Then you're going to create your comprehensive list. I would just put it in a Word document and then attach the Word document in the forum. Some people just like to take it, copy and paste it straight into the forum itself. Whatever it is, make sure that your classmates and I can see it and we can make comments, because that's the fun part of this assignment, is that you're going to divide your list by hardwares and softwares. What's the actual hard components that you need, and what are the softwares? Do you need iOS components? Do you need a mirroring software? Do you need some type of cloud computing software? That's where it's fun. You get to Google it, search it, research it, go look at your classmates list, add to your list from your classmates list. When you go through your classmates list, hopefully that's going to give you other ideas that maybe you didn't think of. And that always comes up where people see something and they're like, that's a really great idea. My goal in creating this assignment for you guys was that you have something that you can take with you into your classroom. And hopefully you walk in with a greater dream than I just need a desktop computer and a projector. Some of you may not even think about that. So I remember walking into my first classroom and the teacher next door still was using her overhead projector with the expo markers that you're writing on the little transparencies. And I remember thinking, here I am dreaming of bringing a smartboard in. My biology students were going to go from me to chemistry and environmental science with an overhead projector. So I wouldn't even know how to begin to work that. And nor would some of my students. So just, I want you to think big, dream big. Nothing is too much. We might, laugh at it a little bit, but that's okay. Let's have fun with this assignment. That is it for the next 2 weeks. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, email me. Thank you so much for keeping open communication with me. This is constantly a work in progress. I appreciate all that you do, and I look forward to seeing your creations.